Welcome back to another episode of Indigo Talk. I'm your host, Nick McFly. Today we have a very special guest, someone who I highly admire. I, I love this girl's sense of fashion. I love her music. I love just how she do what she do. She's a Gemini queen, and I'm ready to put y'all on. So today I bring y'all Synergy.
Hey guys, what's up? How are y'all?
How you doing today?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to have you here.
Good. I'm excited to be here. What?
Right. And to me, part of this podcast, what I tell everybody is pretty much just a spot for creatives,
hmm
people that love what they do and have a meaning besides what they do. And
Of
when I
course.
checked you out, I was like, yeah, she hits the mark on
Oh
what I have
man.
this platform for.
Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate it so much.
All right. So where did you get your artist name from?
Ooh, um, well, my artist name actually switched. I had a different artist name before this name,
Mm,
but I got this name from actually this one person at my old job.
mhm.
Every time I had called her, had to help a customer out, she would literally just chant "Synergy" on the phone. Like every time I answer, she was like "Synergy." And when she said that, like when she first said it, I'm like, what is she talking about? But then I got to thinking more as I went into my music, and I'm like, dang, I kind of like how that sound. So for a while, it was just Synergy. Like I ended up changing my old artist name and changed to Synergy, and I was like, well, there's some other companies with the name Synergy, so
Mm.
I just decided to throw the first part of my real name, Sin, and then keep Synergy. So
Hmm.
Sin Synergy. Yeah.
I love that. And
Thanks. And I feel like it fits great with all the music that I do. So
absolutely, it
yeah.
really does.
Yeah.
For the ones that know, it really
Yeah,
does.
if y'all know, y'all know.
So like, where did your music journey begin?
My music journey started at a very young age. My family is very musically talented. Um, my mom was a singer. My grandmother was a singer, and she was also was close to being a backup dancer for Tina Turner.
Wow.
Oh yeah. So music just been in my family for a very long time. But I started singing like when I was 3 years old. And then I started really getting into singing in elementary schools. Started like right I wrote my first ever song uh, in third grade.
Mm.
So I just like singing, even though I couldn't sing no lick. That's where the music really came from.
Well, you came a long way from that now, cause
I know, right? I done came along. I always had my tambourine. Everywhere I went, I had that
uh,
tambourine. You can tell me
I feel
nothing.
it. I feel it. Tambourine girl.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel it.
Yeah.
So, where would you say your sense of fashion comes from? Cause me, I love someone that just have no fear and just going all out for what they want to look like.
Oh, gosh. It's so crazy because I did not used to have fashion.
Mm.
Back in the day when you were in school, you know how they had the trends of wearing solid colors from head to toe or having two tank tops underneath. But I think my sense of style started to come into place when I was in college and I really
Mm.
started experimenting. I started learning how to do makeup and started learning how to install little synthetic wigs. Had to start somewhere. But yeah, my style, it comes a lot from how I feel. I like stuff that stands out. I don't say I like to get looked at sideways, like what you got on, but at the same time, I kind of like it because then you're going to ask me what you got on.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, that's where it came from, really.
Now, would you say it's anybody fashion wise that you admire or like take inspiration from?
Oh, wow. Oh, I got a lot. I got a lot. Um, but definitely on my top list for sure is gonna be Tiana Taylor.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Absolutely.
That girl eats down. I love
Yeah.
it. Tiana Taylor, Rihanna,
Mm.
ASAP Rocky,
Mm-hmm.
Janae Monáe.
Mm.
Like when it comes to the Met Galas and all that stuff, I be watching all
Oh
that.
yeah, for sure.
And Kardashians, they be some of them have style that I like. Um, I like Kanye West. I like the way he dresses.
Mm.
Um, love Chris Brown. Like, I love how he dresses too. Like it's so many different.
Right.
It's a lot.
Right.
But yeah, I think those are some big people that I do play a part into like inspo style.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay. So I would love to know more about your music making process. Like when you're in the booth or when you're
Mhm.
writing, how does that make you feel? Or where does that come from?
I get excited when I go to the studio. I'm
Mm.
like, oh, I'm finna tell a story today. That's how I feel. Like, oh, I'm finna tell a story. This is finna be the best story ever. But that's how I feel when I get ready to go into the studio. Now, my songwriting process is a lot different. Um, I want to say maybe the past year or past couple of years, maybe two, I've been writing my music in the car.
Mm.
So like when the producers send beats to me, I let it play in the car and I'll just freestyle over the beat. And I'll keep pressing replay. I'll actually put the song on repeat and I'll just keep letting it play. And I'll keep singing and singing. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, I like that. Then I'll voice record myself on my phone because I'm not at home to physically write it out. So I voice
Mm.
record myself. But I feel like voice recording helps me not only just memorize what I just said, because I am getting old, my memory ain't like it used to be. So I do use voice recording for that, but I feel like it's a little bit more efficient for me. So when I go home and write it, and then I'm like, ooh, I don't like how that sound, I can go ahead and revise it. So that's my songwriting process. When I get into the studio, it is locked down. Like we're not in
Mm.
here to play.
At all.
And my studio engineer, Vibe B, like, I love the chemistry that me and him have because if I if I sing something I didn't sound right, I'd be like, did that sound good? He'd be like, nah, go ahead and repunch it or redo that part. So for me, I take being in the studio very serious. I will go over a course maybe more than once if I don't like how it sounds. I
Absolutely.
feel like I'm the same way with my verses, but most of the time when I go into the studio, I'm going there to lay all of it down at one time. I don't really break my stuff up unless I'm really having a hard time singing it. Then I'm like, okay, let's break it up because I'm not hitting the notes that I want to hit or it's not sounding like I want to. But when I'm in that studio, I'm like locked in, and I'll be in the studio. I at least book maybe like 3 to 4 hours in the studio because I like to get at least 2 to 3 songs fully mixed and mastered.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So would you say you write from, I would say, deep in your mind, deep in your thoughts, or like deep in your heart?
Ooh, the heart and mind are just two big things.
Right.
I feel like when I'm emotionally going through something and I'm writing a song, it's coming from my heart because I'm trying to express how I feel. And especially if it's something that really means a lot to me or something that is causing me to hurt and I got to get it out. So yeah, that's definitely coming from the heart. When I write my songs, it generally comes from both mind and heart, but most of the time my songs is coming from the heart because this is genuinely how I feel.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I'm kind of mad. I feel like I'm late to the party, but like I said, I discovered
You're
you.
not late. You just came and sat down. You're good.
You're right. Like I
You're
said,
good. It's never too late. I'm always welcome any and everybody. So yeah.
mhm. Like I said, the first song I heard from you was the All I Do. So me personally, if someone wrote a song like that for me,
Yeah.
I'm putting a ring on it. I'm like, you got
Yeah.
it. You
You're like
got it.
you should be. Okay.
So like after the process of making that song and you heard it for the first time back,
Yeah.
what was going on through your mind?
Oh, what's so crazy? When I heard that beat, I fell in love with that beat when the producer sent it to me.
Absolutely.
I was like, oh, this is a little Jersey beat. I had my little hips rocking. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
And so, when you hear a Jersey beat, you're so used to rappers rapping over a Jersey beat.
Mhm.
And I'm like, now I'm going to sing on this. I feel like a little singing tune will really set this song on fire. So I let the song play, and I really didn't have to work too hard on this song just because I knew how bad that I liked it.
Mhm.
And so the words just started flowing. Like after I listened to it a couple of times, boom, oh boy, you just don't understand. Like, and just started, I wrote
Yes.
it.
Yes.
And so that's like my favorite song out right now. Y'all go listen to All I Do by Cynnergi.
Yes. I would say you and that song go together real bad.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh
Yes. It
yeah.
was
Yeah.
like I love when the artist and the song just come together. It's like just a meant to be thing.
It is. It's definitely meant to be, and I listen to it every day. It's crazy.
I have to. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have.
I'm like, yeah.
So I guess through your whole music journey, like you said, you've been writing since the third grade.
Yes.
What would you say are like the biggest lessons you've learned, like just through life or like just whole with your artistry?
Ooh, with my artistry. With my artistry, I've learned that people will try to put your music in certain boxes,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like music don't have a box.
At
Like
all.
music is an element that I feel like you can't box.
Uh-huh.
So for me, when it comes to my artistry, I think the biggest thing I've struggled with is people trying to put my music in a category because I don't feel like it belong in a category. But
Uh-huh.
people say, "Well, your song got to go in some type of like your R&B singer." No, no, I'm not that. I'm just a versatile artist.
Absolutely.
But I mean, that's one of the things I feel like that I've kind of ran into. I would say the second thing is, being an independent artist. It's a lot of work,
Absolutely.
especially when you don't have a team. You're trying to do it all on your own. It can be very stressful. That's one thing I did notice about being an artist. You got to pay some money.
Hmm.
But I
You're right.
mean, you got to what? But I mean, it's all about how bad do you want it?
Mhm.
Like, is this something that if this is something that you love, you'll go through anything for it. Now, I ain't gonna say anything. Let me scratch that because it'd be a lot of different stuff that come with anything. But if
Right.
this is something that you want to do for the rest of your life, like you can't let no boundaries or things try to stop you from doing what you want to do, basically.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I've learned with my artistry. Continue to be who you are, stay true to you are, because I know as I keep going, that is going to be people to try and change me, try to change my sound, my look to fit in, but I'm not going to do that.
At all.
I just, no, I'm not going to do it. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I think those are a few things that I've I've noticed when I've become an artist. I noticed that. Now, life wise, I've noticed that you gotta can't always worry about what other people say. Very growing up, I realized as a kid, I wish I can go back and tell myself this as a kid that it was okay to be different, that people are not going to understand who you are.
Mhm.
Because I feel like that's the biggest thing I had struggled with almost my whole childhood and teenage years, being who I am and people not understanding like, well, why you have to be a peacemaker, why you have to do this, why you got to do that. Like some people just don't like the fact that you are who you are and they don't understand it.
Right.
And so I say life wise that I had to learn to stop caring about what other people thought just because I feel this way or I dress this way or I look this way. Like,
Mhm.
I had to learn how to stop thinking like that when I got senior year in high school, college, going into college, because for the longest time, for the longest time, I didn't like for people to look at me. I didn't want to be around a lot of people. I was very shy. And I know a lot of that came with not only that, but a lot of that had came with me being an oversized girl too. Like I was plus size girl, and I know a lot of that fed into my confidence to how I felt of myself. But I will say though, those are the things I've learned so far life wise. Like some people are just not gonna understand you. You just gotta say it is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But once you learn that, it's like nothing in this world can hold you back.
Nothing can hold you back. Only yourself can hold you back. Remember that part.
Exactly. Now, as far as the artists that you listen to or have been inspired by, who are your biggest inspirations?
Wow. Okay. Well, I listen to a lot of artists, but I want to say my biggest inspiration artist can go all the way back from like when soul music was really a thing back. So I say like Tina Turner, The Temptations. Oh my God, what's his name? I can't even think of his name, Lord. He sung, and Coco Jones just like did like a rendition of it too. Here we go again, but I can't think of the original song to it. But I was supposed to say Lenny Kravitz. That's not his name. It's Lenny something. If y'all know who I'm talking
Right.
about.
I
But
know exactly what you're talking about.
him, Michael Jackson, big Michael, Prince. There are some people that I want to say generation wise that inspire me because their music is generational. So those are some generational artists that inspire me. Now, growing up, who I like the most, I would say I love me some Rihanna. I love me some Beyonce. I loved Alicia Keys, Ashanti. I think those few women definitely helped shape female music, for the younger generation. I feel like all of them have set different boundaries. It's especially Beyonce. She's broken so many boundaries. And so has Riri too. I think a lot of them have broken so many boundaries individually when it comes to music. Um, I will also say I do feel like Demi Lovato and Miley Cyrus also play another part because I grew up watching Disney. Like
Absolutely.
they definitely played a part into it as well. But now today's artists that I feel like definitely still help me with inspiration, I would say Coco Jones. I love Jaden and Willow Smith, even though some people don't understand their music. I like their music.
Absolutely.
And I like them fashionably wise too. I just thought about
Absolutely.
that. Love they fashion.
Absolutely.
Yes,
They
love
really
it.
be killing it.
Yeah. They be eating it up. In rapper wise, I love Glorilla, Money Low, Mana Leo. I said her name wrong. Mana Leo. Um, Lil Wayne, he a OG. You know I gotta love me some Lil Wayne. Um,
You hardly ever hear a girl say she loves Lil Wayne, so
what?
I
Well,
appreciate that.
I'll be debating with people like no other when it come that man, but that's for another day.
You might be the first I've ever heard say that. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. Now I listen to rap. I listen to some rappers. That's why I'm like, I like him. I like Big S the Plug. It's a lot of different new artists that are out that I definitely feel like help with how I, inspire my music. Doja Cat, like what?
I love
I'm
Doja
a
Cat.
big Doja Cat
I
fan. She probably like my
love
number
Doja
one right
Cat.
now in today's
Yes.
generation.
Me.
The versatility in her is what I want, how I want my music to be. Like
People don't understand.
she's an entertainer. I ain't even gonna say she's an artist. She's an entertainer. Like people that can just entertain and not just be artists. I feel like there's a difference between entertaining and being an artist. So
Absolutely.
she definitely does. So yeah, those is a couple of
Absolutely.
people. A couple of people for sure.
I'm just glad you get the picture on Doja because people
You
talk about everybody
know,
else but Doja. I'm like, she's right there.
Doja, like I feel like people don't like her because of the stuff that she's got into, but sometimes you got to learn how to separate the person from the artist.
Exactly. Because when that pen hit that pad,
It's
nobody's touching
different.
her.
Like you can hate her
Nobody's
all
touching her.
day, but you can't sit and tell me you wasn't just playing her song not too long
Right.
ago.
Right.
Like and I feel like a lot of people do that with a lot of big artists. They do that with a lot of big artists. Oh, I can't stand this person. You can't stand this person, but why is they in your playlist? You got to make it make sense. The math not mathing. So
Right. Would you say it's anyone in your family that's inspired you to go for as long as you've been going?
my mom.
Shout out, mama.
Shout out to Mama P. I love you. Um, yeah, my mom. I feel like oh man. Yeah. I feel like she's so talented. Like
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact that my music came from her. She wanted to be a professional singer too.
Mm-hmm.
When she was my age, she was in the studio a lot when she was my age, and even when she was pregnant with me, she was in the studio. So she wanted to be a professional singer, but she let church people affect her not being able to become a singer because, back in the day, when you have a child, you have to let go of your dreams and focus on being a parent. Anything that you want to do, you can't do it no more. Back in that time, that's how it was. And so, she let them convince her, that you can't try to be a singer and take care of a child. That doesn't work. And so she stopped singing because, they told her she couldn't do that. Then they also kicked her out of the choir too because of having a child. So, it affected her a lot and she stopped singing. And so I feel like, and she tells me all the time, I feel like when she hears me sing, she sees so much of her in me, and she wishes that she would have kept trying to go for it for being a singer. So I feel like when I do my music, I feel like I'm not just only telling my own story. I feel like I'm being able to tell a little bit of her story. I feel like I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it for her too. Like I see how excited she gets when I perform or when I'm telling her I'm about to go to the studio, or just to think of the little things that I've accomplished so far with music. Like she definitely plays a big part. I want to be able to give it all back to her because she's
Absolutely.
been like my biggest fan out of everyone in the world. She's definitely been in my corner through a lot of different things that I've gone through so far. So she's definitely my inspiration.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
That's beautiful. So, one thing I want to know is kind of a lot of artists, they put 100% in themselves in their art. Some of them, they separate the artists from their real selves.
Mhm.
How much of your authentic self is in your music? Or do you separate the two?
You talking about like, what does it say? Business and then personal, kind of like with artistry.
Would you say Synergy is the same
No,
person on and off stage?
mm, no, no. I feel like my music is 100% me. Like everything that I write is me. Everything that I feel is me. But I do have to separate the two from my personal life. So Synergy is the person, the artistry that you're getting. But when I'm genuinely at home or I'm by myself, I'm just genuinely a regular person.
I feel you.
I'm just a regular weird girl. So yeah, yeah. But I definitely feel like I separate myself and my artist self to a little certain extent. Yeah.
I get that. With that being said, with the music you wrote, has it ever been like a song you almost didn't put out because you felt like it was too much of you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I probably maybe have two songs that I feel like is too much of me that I'm not. I I want to be able to put one of them out, but that song, oof, child, that song, I definitely feel like it. I'm not gonna say it triggers, but it does bring up past memories.
I get that.
And I like I said, I feel like one day I will release those two songs because it's another song that's like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, like it's triggering, but at the same time, it also gives you closure of it too. You can be able
Mm-hmm.
to close that chapter. So I do have two songs that are like that. I'm like, ooh, maybe this is just, maybe I'm just really not ready to let
Mm-hmm.
people hear that just yet. I feel like I will be, but I don't know. Those, I just kind of take baby steps with those.
I get you. I get you. I wrote things before too that was like, yeah, ain't nobody ever gonna see that.
Yeah.
Or even damn near made me cry while I was writing it. I was like,
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when I wrote those songs, I was genuinely going through it. Like, genuinely was crying, depression, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely had to do with things over in my life, childhood trauma and stuff. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so for the young girl that might see this one day, that might be going through things, or like I said, in the future, what are some things you would want to spread to young women that might be going through a hard time right now that help them see better days are to come?
Well, what I want all the young girls, the young ladies, and then, of course, women. Um, there are going to be days where it is just really tough. You're like, ooh, man, like I really don't want to be here today. Like, this is really it. Like, I'm tired. But just understand that God lets everything happen for a reason. Like my granny and my mom always installed into me, God has a reasoning for everything. Everything happens for a reason. So just like my mom and my grandmother has passed it down to me, I want to pass it down to the next generation or whoever, whatever female sees this or a young girl, you know, you're not always gonna have the answer to everything. There are gonna be days where you're left confused, angry, and hurt because you don't understand why it's happening. But do realize that it won't always be like that. There will be better days. Things will turn around. And if you're beating yourself up over something that you can't control, it's okay. It's life. Life is gonna life. But we gotta pick and choose whether we decide to stay down or are we gonna get up and keep going. So you got to keep going because if you don't, the world will continue to go on.
Mm. Right. You're absolutely right. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So I guess with you being very musically inclined, do you feel as though music has changed a lot from back then to what it is now?
Yes.
How would you say?
Um, I feel like when like back then, and I'm not saying that music is not genuine now, but I feel like back then it was a story to be told when you heard a song. Like you could put pieces together of what's happening in the song and you're like, man, that's what he talking about. Dang, I didn't even realize that because that's what I'm going through. Or dang, that's kind of how I'm feeling. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like music back in the 60s, 80s, and 90s definitely had a lot of purpose to them.
Absolutely.
60s, they were giving full soulful.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 60s music was like, that was that blood, sweat, and tears going into their music. No, like
Absolutely.
for real.
For
Like that
real.
was blood and
For
sweat and
real.
tears. And you know, it was back then racism time. So they were having to work 10 times harder than the white race. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was different. That was that pure rawness. And then, still having to deal with the racism stuff. So I know for a fact that music today, I feel like for me, music today, some artists still tell stories. I'm not going to say all of them, but the some artists that I really like, I feel like still tell stories. And I feel like now it's kind of like you can do anything and kind of be considered a music artist now. But I feel like when the music is real, you'll be able to see, like, you'll be able to tell. Like, you can always, I'm telling you, you can always tell when somebody is doing it genuinely because they're like they love music, or they're just doing it just to get a check.
Right.
You will always be able to tell that, because I've noticed that over the years. And I'm like, dang, I remember when songs, you heard a song and you used to just, you felt it. Sometimes I almost finna cry because you're like, dang, I'm going through that right now. So it definitely has changed. But there's still some artists, like I said, that still keep the storytelling alive.
And one thing I'm interested in, because this is a goal of mine for myself, your weight loss journey. What did you use in yourself to go through that process?
Ooh, weight loss has been such a big battle for me. I've struggled with weight my whole life, like from a little kid to all the way up till now. I mean, I really been like, I love what I've transformed into, but losing weight is such a tedious thing because people say, "Oh, it's easy, just go work out, just go work out," but it's more to it than just working out. It's a mindset thing. Like, weight loss triggers a lot of mental depression, I feel like, because you use food as a crutch, or you use food as a comfort food to deal with certain things that you've gone through in your life. But for me to really start taking it serious, because I've started workouts and I've stopped. I've been on diets and I've stopped. But I think what really did it for me this time to really start taking it seriously, really try to get myself, really change my life, was when I saw my mom start to change her life with losing weight. Because she was having a lot of health issues to the point where it was serious. Like, it was going to affect her long term. And seeing her get out there and start losing weight and really changing her life around, it definitely made me want to do it. Like, I'm like, my mom doing it. I want to be fit like my mama, because I know eventually I will be her age. I want to be able to live as long as I can. So when I start seeing her do it, then that's when okay, I want to do it too. But of course, for me, I needed a little bit more motivation. So we found out about the weight loss shots. And the weight loss shots definitely, I feel like, helped a lot. But I still put in the same work. I still went to the gym. I still changed my eating habits. It was a lot that still came with it, even though I was taking a weight loss shot. So, and now I've been off the weight loss shots for a good little minute now. So I just constantly just go to the gym. I constantly just keep doing, like, you can still eat things, but just eat it in moderation. You don't have to overeat it, you know? Like, it's okay to want certain foods that you still want now. You just got to know how to eat in moderation. But I like being able to go to the gym. I enjoy going to the gym. I still have more weight goals that I want to reach. So this is definitely just the very beginning of where I want to be weight wise. So yeah. And if that is something that you're definitely looking into, with, losing weight, I always tell people baby steps, because it's not something that you can just like jump into. Like, you have to go out your own pace. It's not something you're just gonna get out there and you'll just see the results within a week or 2 weeks. No, I mean, it takes time because everybody's body is different. So, yeah, yeah.
Another thing I love about you is that you're an animal lover. I am too myself.
Yes, yes.
So one thing I want to do, I want to get in your head. I want to compare certain artists to what you think what animal they would be.
All right. Okay. Ooh. I hope if these artists ever see this, please don't take it personal. These are just animals that. Okay. Yes.
What animal would Doja Cat be?
Doja Cat. I ain't gonna lie, I can see Doja Cat actually being a cat. Like that just high key, the name kind of screaming itself. Cats are very, I feel like, are versatile creatures. Like, I mean, we see them as house cats and then you see them as exotic cats, like exotic cats. But cats are they're very, I ain't gonna say they playful because some of them is a little cold, but their emotions change a lot. And I feel like that's how her music changes a lot. So I definitely see Doja Cat being a cat. That just makes sense. Yeah.
What animal would Tiana Taylor be?
Oh man, I gotta think. Tiana Taylor. What type of animal would she be? Um, God, that's a great question. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, take your time.
I think
Yeah.
I see Tiana Taylor being a bird, but not just like a bird. I see her being like I can see her being like a falcon.
Hmm.
Like, cause I feel like she's very freeful. Like she's very freeful, very spiritual in what all that she does, and so she likes to spread her wings. She likes to spread her wings a lot. So I can see her being a falcon because falcons are very. They do what they want. I don't want to say they do what they want, but I mean like falcons are very independent. They they're very great hunters. They do what they do best in many different aspects. I feel like that's how Tiana Taylor is.
I've always seen her as something that's like a leopard or like a lioness, like somewhere in that range.
I see when it comes to seeing as a lioness, I see Beyonce as a lioness. That makes a whole hundred. But you can see Tiana Taylor as a lioness too. But if we being like realistic about it, like spreading wings, not really caring, just doing freely of what they want, I can see her as a falcon or eagle. You're still a dominant person, but you're freely with everything that you do. You don't put no boundaries to yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
What animal would Janae Eiko be?
I would put Janaea Aiko as a stingray. I feel like they're very calm creatures just from what I've seen. I know I feel like they flow so well. And I feel like she flows so well in her music. So I can see her being a stingray. Yeah. A little white stingray.
What animal would Whitney Houston be?
Oh, that's the OG right there. Dang, I ain't even gonna lie. I would definitely see Whitney Houston as an elephant.
That's what's up. Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because elephants they're ran by monarchy. And the female, the grandmother, she is like the hierarchy of the family. You would think that it's a male, but no, those are females. Like the hierarchy of the female. So I see Whitney being that because think about it. All the new girls that were coming in with music, she's always been a mentor. She was Brandy's godmother, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I got that right. But she's been big mentors to a lot of girls that were coming in. And I feel like in the elephant community, that's how they are. They all group together. The hierarchy, she makes sure that everyone is good, even when getting ready to pass it down. Like, and I feel like that's how Whitney was with the girlies. Like,
Absolutely.
so I definitely see Whitney Houston being an elephant. I'm like, why is she calling an elephant? Not physically, y'all. Keep in mind, I'm not going off of physical appearance. This is going off of how animals interact, like in their habitat, of how artists are with their music. I feel like they can, like, they're spiritual animal. That's what I'm gonna say. What could they be spiritually? This is what I feel like spiritual animals could be.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Break that down because people gonna think I'm comparing people to animals off their looks, and that's not the case. It's not the case at all.
I like you said that. I have a sleeve of elephants. So
I love elephants. Like I love.
Sanctuary.
I want to go to elephant sanctuary, and I will.
I never heard of that.
They do have. I've googled it. They have an elephant sanctuary, and one day I will go,
Absolutely.
and I will be with some elephants.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna try to stay there as long as I can.
Okay. That do sound fun.
It is.
But
it is.
next, who would? What animal would Chris Brown be?
Oh, Chris Brown. Let me think. Chris. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having to think for Chris.
That is kind of a hard one though.
Chris, he's so. Oh.
Damn, I'm stuck on that one. Huh?
Yeah, because why you had to do that? Dang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking of this one animal that possibly could fit Chris, but I'm not quite sure.
I think I got one. But what would you say?
Give me a moment. I think I can see Chris as, oh Lord, oh my gosh. I want to say like a cheetah, but then not no cheetah. I want to say a cheetah, but not a cheetah, just because musically he's so inclined. But cheetahs are like, I feel like they're inclined too. Like they're the fastest. They can jump. Like them cheetahs is different. You know, they a little aggressive too, but I mean, they do a lot. Cheetahs can do a lot more than what I think any other species, I mean, any other of the big cats can do, because they're a lot, you know, then they're versatile. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I would give Chris a cheetah or like a Black Panther.
Oh my gosh. See what I'm saying? That's a good one too. That Black Panther for sure. I can definitely see Chris as a Black Panther. I was trying to think of like, what was I trying to think of? It's this other animal that I feel like he could have been compared to, but now I can't even think of the name, because these are right off the bat questions. I don't have these together.
Yeah. It's all freestyle for fun.
Literally, I'm like, oh damn, he making me think. Shit.
All right, one more.
Okay.
What animal would LMA be?
I think I can see LMA as a horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I see LMA as a horse just because horses are very genuine. Like they're very genuine. They're very sweethearted animals. They're very smart, emotionally intelligent. I definitely see LMA can be a horse. Like her spirit animal can be a horse.
I can most definitely see that too. First, I was thinking like maybe a swan or like a peacock or something, but
A swan too. I be forgetting about swans that they exist. But yes,
Right.
swans too. Or what's the other one that you just said?
A peacock.
Oh yeah. So I would say a horse, a swan, or a peacock could definitely fit LMA for sure. Because those are like mystical creatures. I feel like a peacock and a swan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was fun, and I really enjoyed having you here.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited that I was able to come out and be a part.
Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all. My name is cynnergi. You can follow me on all social medias under that name, SYNCYNNERGI. But I'm pretty sure he'll
Absolutely.
put all my information for you guys. And definitely stream the music video and the new single, All I Do by cynnergi. And also, I do have an EP dropping this summer called Seven Deadly Sins. So I can't wait for y'all to tune in. Excited.
All right, and we also have a live performance. Like I said, great talented woman. I can't wait for y'all to see and share her talent with y'all. So again, thank you for another episode of Indigo Talk. Again, stay creative, stay positive. See you soon.
We love you too, Junior. I see
Look. Oh boy, you just don't understand. When you come around, my heart do a little dancey dance. Trying hard not to sweat you, but I know that you the truth. And all them other girls feeling you can't get the booze. What's on your mind? Can I take a peek inside? I know I'm coming off strong, that's that Gemini. Just call me when you're ready, and I'll take the lead. Cause when I'm stuck on you, ain't no getting rid of me. Cause all I do is think of you. I'm loving you times two. Can you take me to the moon? My heart is set on you. Can't get you off my mind. I'm sprung like 10 for life. All I do is think of you. Cause all I do is think of you. I'm loving you times two. Can you take me to the moon? My heart is set on you. Can't get you off my mind. I'm sprung like 10 for life. All I do is think of you. Woo! Do you want me to make some noise? I spin the block around for you, boy. I promise I won't play you, boy. But do you want me to make some noise? I spin the block around for you, boy. I promise I won't play you, boy. But do you want me to make some noise? Cause all I do is think about you on my mind like all of the damn time. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Take me to the city lights. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take me to the city lights this night. Will forever change my life. I feel alive when I see the city lights. I feel it rushing over me, and now it's got a hold of me, and it's taking control of me, baby. I'm gonna cruise tonight, cruise tonight. I'm off that booze tonight, boozing, trying to do things I shouldn't try with you, and I'm off of a crazy high, speeding down the highway 95. I'm enjoying the views are right, the views are right. Yeah, yeah. Put it on me, put the spotlight on me, let the diamonds shine down on me. Put it on me, put the spotlight on me, let the diamonds shine down on one hell of a dream. I'm gonna cruise tonight, cruise tonight. I'm off that cruise tonight, cruise tonight. Trying to do things I shouldn't try with you. And I'm off of a crazy high, speeding down the highway 95. I'm enjoying the views are right, the views are right. Oh, put it on me, put the spotlight on me. Let the diamonds shine down.